Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the Sunday analysis series. Let's get into this week's analysis. In the previous analysis video, we were making this retracement. I expected price to retrace back to 0.6750 or find resistance at 0.6700. Eventually, we found resistance at 0.6700 right here, and we made a push to the downside. We made a D leg to the downside, an impulsive move to the downside. So A, B, C, D. And after making the D, which found support at 0.6605, we began a retracement to make a C formation. So I marked out this level here because we had resistance at this level here. So I was expecting price to retrace back to this level and begin another impulsive D leg to the downside. Price came up here, found resistance, and now we expected for price to continue its move to the downside, because as you can see, the Friday candle closed with huge bearish momentum. So when the markets open, we are expecting shorts on Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar targets might be 0.6578. Those are the targets for Aussie dollar. We can just take it to a round figure, which is 0.65800. So those are the targets for Aussie dollar, only if it continues with its impulsive move downwards. And right now it looks like there's a 75% to 80% chance that it may continue to the downside. So we'll see how the market opens on Monday. From Aussie dollar, we move to gold. For gold also, in the previous analysis video, I expected price to retrace back up to 2030. In the previous analysis video, we were around this level making this retracement here. So I stated that price may find itself in this zone here, this huge weak rejection here, 2030, where it will tap the zone and continue with its bearish leg to the downside. Unfortunately, we did not get to the zone, but the move to the downside was made. So I expected this move to happen, though I did not expect it to happen at this level. But the market is the market. We just have to adapt and not hold on to our expectations. So eventually, market came down. This was over 100 pips. This was over 100 pips. Aussie dollar. Sorry, gold. Gold moved over 100 pips in the previous week, and again, similar to Aussie dollar, we are in a retracement phase right now. As you can see, I drew this rectangle here because of the significant support that we have at this level here, 1980 in the previous videos was also a significant level. So we might expect a movement to the downside also on gold. We also have this supply zone here, so the move to the downside may be valid. Let us see how price opens on Monday and if we can see any bearish confirmation to the downside. So for gold, prepare for shorts also. If gold begins to tumble down, my targets will be 1950. 1950 will be my target because this is also my weekly support zone. We might also see a break of this zone, and if we see gold breaking this zone, we may come down to 1940. So like always, the market moves in steps, so do not hold a trade for long. Just hop into the market, hop out of the market when it reaches your target price. Do not be greedy in the market. do not be greedy in the market. When the market makes money available to you, take profit, because you may never know when the market might begin to reverse and you begin to trade emotionally. From gold, we go to Euro USD. For Euro USD, we had pretty good price action also, where in the previous video I stated that I will be expecting Euro USD to retrace back to 1.0900 here, which we eventually did. We tapped it just by a weak rejection. We just had a weak rejection into the price, and from there we formed a spinning top. We actually formed two spinning tops here, and from there we began to roll over to the downside. So I took this trade, bagged profit, take profit hit very well. I'll make sure to post the trade on our Instagram page, so make sure to follow us on our Instagram page. I'll leave the link to the page in the description below. I also made a call in the Telegram channel. If you want to join the Telegram channel, I'll leave the link in the description below also. So Euro USD rolled over very well, found resistance at 1.0762. From there we also began a retracement. I marked out this zone here on Euro USD, expecting price to reach for this zone and continue its move to the downside because of our supply, because of the supply that was created at this zone. So you can see from this area here, we have some supply at this area here, a bullish candle, bearish, bullish, huge impulsive move to the downside. So this is considered as a supply zone. I'll make sure to make a video on how to identify supply zones for those people that do not know how to identify these zones. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications for an update on the video. So on Friday we tapped into the zone, created a reversal candle, also respecting the moving average here, dynamic resistance. We also reached for the 50 Fibonacci level, so probably we might see further decline to the downside, reaching for 1.0724. Euro USD again, we look for shorts. Since the dollar is gaining strength, probably the strength that the dollar is gaining is just medium term strength. So for now we capitalize on that. So for Euro USD during the coming week, we might see shorts on Euro USD. I'm shorting Euro USD probably on Tuesday when I see the Monday candle close, because we might see some market manipulation on Monday due to the weekend. So this weekend there may be some manipulations, and on Monday we might also see manipulation. So a good day to open a trade might be on Tuesday. Monday might also be a good day to trade, unless otherwise. If I see very clear, concise price action and a reversal to the downside, I will take the short trade. But if I see market manipulation, I'll sit on my hands and wait for Tuesday. Wait for Tuesday's price action. All right. So from Euro USD, very good trade. We go to US 30. US 30, like I stated in my previous videos, I don't really trade US 30. I just monitor US 30. So for those who trade US 30, may also combine my analysis with your analysis and come up with your own decisions in the end. All right, let me just get rid of this rectangle. All right, for US30 in the previous analysis video, I explained that for US30 we were making a retracement, and I would like to see price to reach for 33,600, this liquidity zone that we have here. My second zone was 33,400, where we eventually reached 33,400, made an impulsive move to the downside. Okay, reached for 33,000, which has been a significant level in the past. As you can see, we have a weak rejection at 33,000 here, so this would have been a good level to take our profits from executing the trade here. Though executing the trade from here and waiting for it to reach here would be a pretty bad risk reward ratio, because we would be risking more to gain less. So I would have loved to wait for price to retrace even further, or let the market play out. Let the market play out and not really enter this trade because of the bad risk to reward ratio. So we eventually got down to 33,000. From 33,000, the buyers came in with huge momentum. As you can see, this huge bullish engulfing candle, momentum to the upside. We then found a barrier at 33,400, failed to break 33,400. We kept hitting our head on 33,400. Eventually we had a huge bullish momentum candle breaking above 33,400 and eventually fulfilling the prophecy of 33,600. So 33,600, we eventually got to the liquidity zone. As you can see, we have a huge weak rejection from there, another weak rejection. So we have been throwing wicks to the upside. Meaning we have huge sellers at this zone. When we got to the zone, the buyers were exhausted from this huge bullish engulfing candle. The buyers became exhausted, showing that there's huge selling pressure at this zone here, 33,600. So eventually we had this huge bearish engulfing candle, proving us right that the sellers are actually present at this zone here. So again, US30, we might see a further push to the downside. We might see a break of this last lower low, this previous lower low. We might see a break of the previous lower low, and we might see price coming down to 32,800. That is my projection for US30 currently. I'm looking forward to price breaking this previous lower low and coming down to 32,800. So let us see how price develops this week, and from there we will be able to open positions. Make sure if you open your position, make sure to use good risk management, because risk management is what will keep you in the trading game for a long time. If you fail to manage your risk properly, you end up blowing your account or losing a significant amount of money in your account, and it will mess up your psychology and your trading overall. We go to the dollar index. The dollar index, the indicator, our indicator. This is the indicator I use for knowing the market direction of the pairs I trade, which are Aussie dollar, gold, Euro USD, US30. All these are sensitive to the dollar movement. So if the dollar is going up, the pairs I trade are going down. For the dollar in the previous video, my expectation was price coming down to retest this zone 102, but we did not fulfill the prophecy. Instead, we retested this last lower high where we created this huge bullish engulfing candle. After we created this bullish engulfing candle and also finding support at our previous and also finding dynamic support on our moving average, I was convinced that price will continue going up from here. So without holding on to my expectation, I reacted to what the market was showing me, and that's how I ended up with the Euro USD winner. So from here, we hit our target, which was 103.2, 103.24. We hit our target very well. Actually, we hit our target very well, even breaking it with this huge bullish engulfing candle. From there, we began a retracement where we even see price testing this supply zone, making this rejection. Actually, we started our rejection from here, from this candle here. We have a rejection here, two rejection candles. So we might see bullish strength around this area here. We might see the bulls around this area here. Price may come a little bit lower into the zone and form reversal candles before it might shoot upwards, or it can even find support at this level 103.24, create a bullish engulfing candle on Monday and continue with its impulsive move to the upside. So we'll make sure to wait for Monday price action to play out, and from there we'll be able to make our final decisions on whether to take trades or not. We come to the end of the Sunday analysis video. Thank you very much for watching the video this far. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. You can also leave a DM on the Instagram page. I'll make sure to leave the link in the description below. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.